Hello, Slopers. Tim Knight here. Coming to you live from the Home Depot parking lot, aka my Saturday morning studio. If you hear any ambient noise, it is not my fault, except in as much as I've elected to be here. So, I've been giving a miss to the old short videos for understandable reasons, but I feel emboldened enough to tiptoe back into these waters. As is normally the case, I've taken my entire portfolio and broken it into an appropriate number of videos. In this case, I have 75 short positions, and that doesn't divide evenly by 4. So I'm gonna do about, I'm not gonna count them exactly, but something like 15 for this first one, along with a hodgepodge of indexes, and then I'll bust them up into about 20 on the other 3 videos. And of course, gold and diamond members get 2 of those, and everyone gets the other 2. So this is video number 1. And we'll start off here with the S&P 500 cash index, which did a pretty cool thing this week. And I call this resurrection because I don't think my mood could be any different if you compare exactly 7 days ago to right now, for a variety of reasons that we need not get into. But here's what happened. So the hoped for cessation of this god-awful counter-trend rally ended pretty much at the close on Monday the 8th. Just wretched. The totally bogus jobs report from Friday, which I guarantee you, the one that comes out at the beginning of July is not going to be that sort of positive surprise. It's going to be like, whoop! Anyway. So the totally bogus 13% unemployment report from Friday, which sent things into a tizzy. And then Monday, the even stupider energy rally. That all came crashing down in a big hurry. So 2 very good things happened. Good thing number 1 is that we have this rare, important, clean island reversal pattern, which has left those bull bastards dangling up in the ethosphere. And down here, we've broken the trend line for March 23. At long last, this damned uptrend has been broken. So we basically opened at the trend line on Thursday, bless that day, and we stayed beneath it ever since. So these are all good things. Now, the Dow Jones Composite held. This has not yet been broken. In fact, it kind of demonstrates the veracity of this trend line because of the support it provided. So we can see here the exact same setup, March 23 trend line, with seagulls in the background, held perfectly. I almost said beautifully, but I don't think it's beautiful. But it held perfectly. We've still got the island reversal top. So what's crucial for Monday is to see if this sucker breaks too. So, well worth watching. I think that's enough. Let's just get into the short positions. And as I said, I'll do round about 15 or so of them. These are in alphabetical order, and these are all, of course, live. And I'll just say a few words about each. Okay, let's begin. We begin with Advanced Auto Parts, AAP. And we have an analog going here. And here's our pattern. And so what we need to see break at this point, obviously, is to get us back below this horizontal at 12932. At this time, we're range bound. Atlas Air Worldwide, AAWW. This trend line broke eons ago. Not the cleanest pattern, probably one of the messiest patterns you're going to see here. Not a favorite chart, but good enough to be short. Stop right here, probably set at just above 4207. Allstate, failure of a very long-term trend line, back a dozen years. And, as is the case with a lot of these issues, we've got a good clean price break thanks to the Wednesday/Thursday price gap. ALV, Autoliv, this broke this symmetric this triangle pattern eons ago, back in September of 2018, and we've been making a series of lower lows and lower highs ever since. Here's our reversal pattern, 73.27. AMD, I re-entered this one on Friday. Again, not the cleanest pattern, but I do like this cute little reversal of its own. This is a 1-bar island reversal. There's other goofy names for this stuff, like, Abandoned Baby and so forth. Kind of dark. AMP, which I think is a Ameriprise. This one broke its long-term trend line a long time ago. And here, too, we've got a price gap, 153.64. You see a theme here, a lot of auto stuff. AutoNation, AN. Here's the topping pattern, which was complete, but we're back inside the pattern now, which is sort of irksome. But the horizontal way down there is at 3287. Violent rise due to the $3.5 trillion that Powell threw at the equity markets, rising from 20 to about 150% above based on nothing except fake Powell bucks. But we'll see if we can break that counter trend, because it's a very big pattern. Another car-related one, Axle, American Axle Manufacturing. I have a tiny position on this because this is a very violent mover. But you can see over the long haul, this whole series is sweeping down of lower highs and lower lows. BC, Brunswick. Here, we double topped, and my dog is breathing directly into the microphone. Okay, and blocking my screen. She's a good girl, though. It's all right. She doesn't mean it. And yeah, so another very violent move on this one, from the organic natural price of $25 up to the completely fake price of $65. So we'll see if we can get repelled by that double top. Beacon Roofing, BECN. Another instance where we've got an enormous pattern, but we've sneaked back into the pattern. However, island reversal top on this one, 27.93. BHP, and this is one could easily call this a head and shoulders pattern, but it's one of the biggest I've seen. It's like 16 years in the making, just gargantuan. And here's our pattern within a pattern. 51.92 is the price gap up there. BK, the Bank of New York, broken trend line, reversal here, price gap sky high at 44.46. So this is a very, very clean major failure. BMO, Bank of Montreal, and here's our reversal top. You can see right here. And yet another instance of a violation of the pattern itself, but this is the principal pattern is here at 6152, and then the superset is at 5625. We got in there a couple of days, but we're below it again. So this is nice and clean. CBRE Group, which I believe is in the doomed sector of commercial real estate. And here, with the spring back, this is unbelievable. This went from $29 up to $56, and now we're pelling away from that. But long term, you can see how vulnerable this is. And the last of this, it is in fact 15. I'm so anal, I actually counted these out. Not that anybody would care, but I do. Cracker Barrel, there's the reversal, 13974, and plenty of room to the downside for this very peculiar Southern institution. All right, well, that'll do it for video number 1. Diamond and Gold members, video number 2 is next.